everybody? How is everybody's day going? Adjust the music just a touch so it's not overwhelming by too much. Y'all have to let me know if that is too loud. And I'm hoping my art. Nope, it broke itself. Okay. That's annoying. Let me go back to the starting soon screen. I need to see if I can get it to fix itself. Options. Okay. Not that window. Drop it down to this one. Trying to see if I can fix it being a weird shape first. So it just decided to do that on its own, of course. Come on. Ah, that's better. The second question is... Okay, so it's not quite the right size, but that's okay. We can fix that. By way, I mean I can fix that. Just do that. There we go. Now it's fixed. I'm not sure whether you can hear it, but I do have a fan going on in the background because it's a bit warm. And this room tends to be very warm. So I'm trying to combat that a little bit. For my own sake and for everybody else's sake too, because it's it's just a warm day today. Probably doesn't help that I like my blankets, but you know. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what we're gonna do today. Yep. But I'm planning at least possibly color blocking some things on this one, and then we'll probably switch to one of the other ones. So I'm going to not be speedrunning this anymore. Not that I was speedrunning it to begin with, but I'm speedrunning it even less. Alright, let's make this color. Yeah. Colors. That's not color. There we go. Do, 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 do. I don't know that it's quite nearly as warm as it was yesterday, but it's definitely warm. Is this the right color? Or did I grab the wrong one? The right one. When I do some texturing and shading, I'm definitely gonna make the skin color and the tunic color much easier to differentiate. But for now, we'll do this. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. I'd even work on my D&D character art today instead of the starting soon screen art. Though both need to be done, so you know. Yes. Do that, and then we should be able to do that. There we go. Okay, that should be good. And then we should do this one. Oop-a-doop-doo. Oops. Let's try into the trim too much. I want it to be... Oh, I see where I put in it. Oops, is over here. See, what other colors do we have? We obviously have the red and blue, the orange and teal. The darker brown bit. Goes here. It's the top part of the outfit. In some like iterations I've seen it's a scarf, and others it's more of a top with just like a tunic. Not a tunic. It's just a shoulder pad thing. I'm going to end up doing a little bit softer edges on it on the shoulders and do it kind of like in a mix. I think. I just haven't done that in this sketch because it was too much effort to sketch it out exactly how I wanted to do it. Well, too much effort to sketch it out like 5 million times, which is what I'll end up doing in the texturing phase anyway. That's why I do it twice. I'm remembering I forgot something. So I'm gonna go do that real quick. We've got that, and then put it below the tunic layer. Would be the pants layer. Okay, so there's that. And I think between this layer and that layer, we'll put the skin layer. I may end up deciding to split the skin layer between a couple different layers. Just so that the shading's a bit easier. I usually make that decision a little bit later on when I'm starting to do that bit. Not in this phase of the color blocking. Definitely need to refine the hand a little bit, but that will come with time. Don't know why it keeps doing that. I need to check and make sure that a couple of the settings that like protect against the side of your hands causing issues are turned on. I don't know that I ever turned them on my new iPad. Be part of half the problem here. Let's make that just a little smaller. Get into these bits. Get on that edge. Trying to make sure I got up right up to it so that it doesn't have a white gap in between. It will once I remove the lines, but that's okay. I'm expecting that. And make sure it's a solid line. I can just do that. Yay! Do 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 do. Really, really happy with the hair on this one. I'm so glad I redid it. It turned out so good. It's probably the thing I'm happiest with in this entire piece, which is funny. It's also going to be probably the hardest to colorize, but you know, it is what it is. I'm pretty sure the glove is this darker blue as well. I will double check the skin reference, but I'm like 95% sure. So we'll just put that at the moment. It'll be its own layer anyways because of where it is. I won't need to put it on the same layer as the pants. And we will do the nails, which are opposite. I think. Well, I think that's up to artistic interpretation because it technically doesn't have nails on the actual. So I can do the same opposite. I need to move it up so I can see where the eyes are. Okay, so orange eyes on that side. I might do the eyes and the nails on the same layer, which sounds weird, but they're both colors. So like, I don't know, that doesn't make sense, does it? Okay, so both the eyes and the armpits are on the same sides. I do think I want to do opposite nails. I feel like that makes sense. I want a little contrast in there. I feel like you could argue for both ways. You could argue for symmetry, you could argue for asymmetry. But no one's here to argue with me, so even if they were, my art in this case, for my own self, so. I do think for the hair is going to be its whole own thing. But I want a lighter blue as the base of the hair. Like that, I think. I will have to figure out like what parts are going to be the orange stripes, which parts are going to be blue, but I always start with a base color and then go from there. Zoe, baby girl, do you really need me making noise right now? Yeah? Is that so? Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. Yeah, this top bit's a bit more orange than I thought. Which means I think I grabbed the wrong color for that. I think that needs to be the color the belt is going to be, but we're going to start with that to get that kind of darker color. Actually, I want it even a little lighter than that. Not more saturated. This, but lighter. Yeah, there we go. Put that there. And then I would grab the darker brown and use that for the belt, because I think that's what I originally grabbed it for, and I just accidentally put it on the... Didn't realize. Just fine, it happens. I think I will put the belt and the trim on the same layer for now. I definitely missed some spots on the tunic color, but that's okay. I will figure that out when I get to that phase. Go into turning the background to lime green or something and catch all the weird holes and stuff. Okay. Thought I was gonna start coughing there for a second. Oh well. Let's see. Yeah. I like that. I like it. Do that. Do do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I might lighten that just a tad, but I'll do that with like the shading, with the eyes and the layer of eyes and such. I think I'll also go ahead and put the crystal bottles on the same layer. Yeah, they got a silver top. Okay. Nope, nope. This one's blue. This one's like a lighter blue. Doo-doo. So then on another layer, we've got silver, and then a gold. So we've got like a gold coin is what I'm gonna go with here. And then silver bottle caps for these two vials. Obviously the eyes will need to be white. That will come in time. Probably just do it now, but I still haven't figured out where like the how I'm gonna do what should we call it? It's the black part. Iris? Is iris the colored part? That part I don't know. Okay, so I do want just a tad bit. Is it a tad bit more saturation or a tad bit less? I would say just a touch more saturation. Ah, it's too subtle. Touch a bit more. There we go. Oh, and on the gold and silver layer, we'll put in the gold bits. I'm probably honestly going to add a couple more ear clips. We'll start with just those three. So then the thought is, yeah, it should be behind everything. By the way, this should be in the same group. No, I want it in the same group, I just want it. Yes, classical problem of things don't want to go where they're supposed to. I want to take this orange. I will do it black, honestly. Or, actually not black. Really dark navy. Come on. Now, I want to play with the color of that, because I feel like the dark blue isn't going to work. Oh, not a reference. We want clipping mask. So I kind of almost want to do... Where's that, like, greenish blue color? Yeah, that feels right. That feels right. And I think while most of the layers need to be transparent, I think that outer orange layer, I don't want it to be transparent. So what I need to do is get the selection tool. Get the selection tool and select those areas. And then up here, you grab the orange. Did I grab the right orange? It's really wanting to fight me today. There we go. Now I do think this would be this color, which is a slightly lighter color. And because it's double layered, it almost needs to be... Yeah. It almost needs to just not be on this layer. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mask. Do a little bigger stroke here. A little bigger? Just get rid of this bit. Still technically there, but now so just grab this color. Yeah, there we go. And make sure that I'm just going to merge that down. Smaller brush. Fix that bit. Okay, there we go. Of course, we need to I need to fix these bits so that they're not overlapping because they're not supposed to. Like that. Of course, the sketch lines weren't perfect, but that's okay. Da, 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 da. Do. Okay. Let's see. What do we want to do next? What do I want to do? Let's get this layer. Let's do the auto selection. Of course, it doesn't catch that part of it. Actually, just unselect that for a second. Do that, or do that. Move this on top of it. And just do the rest of the room, basically. Well, not quite, but I think this is probably where the darker color comes in. I'm gonna drop, oh, actually, I'll just drop that color there, just in case this is what I want. Now, I'm planning... See, if I just do this, I don't have to draw any of that background bit. But I kind of want to draw the background bit. So I'm debating. Because I could just do this and do like the galaxy effect or some other swirly bits. And just call it a day. Or I could spend the time doing the color bits. I don't know. Which is one of the reasons I'm probably going to stop working on this one here. Just because I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with the background. I like just the simplicity of this, but I also kind of like the idea of that. But that's really simple. Who knew that I didn't even notice the wild Pokemon came through? Oh well. Let's see, what do I want to do? Do I want to try to mess with the hair or do I want to start working on something else? That is the question. Oh, let's see, what else do I have? I have a lot of finished things recently, which is nice. And some not finished things that are probably not getting finished. And I'm not 100% sure on pose for the rogue just yet. But I could start playing with the other thing I wanted to do. Okay, so I think what shape do I want it to be in? Let's start the sketch. I don't know that we're gonna get very far into it because I haven't quite figured it all out yet. But I can give it a go nonetheless. Let's see. I do like a 1500 one. Works really well for framing stuff. Okay. So we need to make sure I have my sketch one. There. And I can pull that up on the screen actually. That would be helpful. I'm going to grab one of the reference images I had pulled for this. hopefully, assuming I use my Google. Order goes, yes? Yes. Oh, cool. I don't want more ideas. I want what I've already grabbed, please. There we go. Yeah, there we go. So, I'm just looking at the composition of this a bit, trying to think through what I want to do. Definitely want a table in the center bit where the characters in this one are around a table. We kind of just... Question is... Yeah, probably the edges of the table are probably visible, like... I don't... do I want a rectangle table? I feel like they would have a rectangle table. Granted, a round or an octagonal table gives you more options with some of like the actual perspective stuff. Added perspectives, but that's okay. Do 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 do. Do do. And it's up just a touch, because otherwise I'll get confused at some point which lines are supposed to be which. Do, do, do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. See, I don't feel like that's right. I don't know that I want that much on the table. What if I just do... Let's remove that for a second. Just for the sake of argument. Actually, if you were sitting at a table, both ends would kind of be angled upwards anyway. But that doesn't quite work for this. Oh, goodness. See, the problem is I'm stuck here on the table part, and I haven't even got to the hard part. Maybe if I do the room bit first. Nope. Yeah, that line's not straight at all, is it? No surprise. I can't freehand a straight line. Which is fine. Wonder if anybody's ever gotten to the point where they could freehand a straight line. I'd be curious how they manage that. Would be interesting. It would be an interesting thing to try to do, but I feel like there's no point at which you could draw a straight line freehand. Like, I don't think that's a thing that can happen. I could be wrong. A wild Slurpuff is in chat if anyone wants to try to catch it. I like this perspective. Right? I like that one. Would require a little bit of an adjustment here. I like that better though. Okay. Actually, I won't delete that. I will just keep that as an option. We got more. This one, it kind of is more of a. I can't. Apparently, I can't draw a curved line either, guys. We might be here all day. We did a curved table. And then the room got beam. I'm gonna say. I don't want to see that much of the ceiling. Probably not. So if you do like edge of ceiling here. Ceiling here. Like so. Oh no, I didn't catch it. Beams here. Now, there's a couple things. Actually, this needs to be a little lower. Here's some actual like I'll figure out the beam part later. Alright, so we got actual beams. Okay. And then let's see. Definitely think a character here. Just do this because like yeah, they're sitting, but I might bring the perspective up higher once I figure this out. But we've got character. I think a character here still does make sense. Don't know which character. And that is not right, but that's fine. Just adjust it a little bit. Got a character here. Oh look, it's a stick figure! I don't think that's how that chair goes. Just do that. And... Like that. I think I've decided which character this is, so I'm trying to figure out the arms a little bit. I will have to like seriously refine this, but that's okay. So we do that. Right. Then there obviously, I think if I do, it's, I mean, it's not quite right, but we'll say it's close enough. Then I want this section maybe to have a map. So we'll put a map here. I don't know what this board looks like, but we're gonna go with the map. Well, we're gonna go with that as a map until I decide how the map I get put on how the map should look, and or just make it up because it's okay. Okay. So we got that person there. I do think put a character here. I think at some point I should separate this out a bit, but I'm going to do the base sketch all on one layer, and then as I refine it, I'll pull it out. Nope, that's too much of an angle. Put one person here. They're very much pointing at something here. I don't know. I'll just put the fist there, it's fine. We'll just say they're pointing at the map. I think they need to be turned a little bit this way, but not quite as much. Just a touch. That feels wrong. Yeah, that's up too high. Ay. This is the part I struggle with the most, I feel like, when I do it this way. It's getting all of the, like, perspectives and things right. Definitely when I'm trying to freehand it. But it'll get there in time. It just takes time. Yeah, we'll leave his that person's other arm for the moment. Two more characters. Two more characters? Honestly, I feel like. No, actually. Put the map over here. A little bit more. The people that are eating don't feel like they're gonna accidentally get food on it, you know? Because I think another person's sitting here. But I don't want them quite to be face on. So we're gonna put that actually. See if I just start over. Not quite face on. Do 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 ba do do ba do ba do. That's the temporary ideas I have in my head. And then I don't know exactly how this person would be sitting. I have to think about what they would be doing other than probably eating. So we'll tentatively put a plate here. No. Don't know yet exactly what they would do, so we'll do that. Yep, some of those sometimes. Actually. I have not left myself enough room for the 5th character. Look at that. I knew that was gonna happen somehow. Alright. I think I can just do that. Possibly move this character over just a little bit more. Not quite. There we go. I may just widen the canvas just a touch. Shorten it and widen it, quite possibly, is what the plan should be. Let's move the bread up. Actually. Oh no, the skitty escaped. I missed that one completely. Whoops. Behind this person. Not quite there, actually. It would be closer to here. Should be another chair. I'm not entirely sure how this one's like armrests would work. If it goes out just a little further past their shoulder, goes like that. Boop-a-doop-doo. Let's try something if I... Nope, not copy canvas. I meant to go crop and resize. Do like that. We do. Do that. No, this character will have a chair behind them. Maybe, but they're not sitting in it. Obviously, they're standing. So I don't know that they actually will have a chair back there, or whether I will end up not putting it there, or what will I end up doing. Okay. That is enough room for another person here. Actually, thinking about it, I keep moving him back and forth, but I have a reason, because I'm trying to think about where compositionally this makes sense. I think put this character here, actually. Is that enough room? Oi. Amount of times I've moved it, this map has just become utterly more of a mess as it's progressed. Oh well. That's fine, it happens. I do think this bit can go here. Last character will go here. Leaning on the table in some form of way, I think. have a better sense of scale at some point. When is that point going to be? I don't know. I do think this shoulder here is too wide. Oh, I have a Discord message. 1 second. Ah, I'm gonna reply to that real quick. Okay. I'm not entirely sure what I'll end up putting on the walls. I might not put anything just for the sake of simplicity's sake. Yep, that's exactly how that sentence was supposed to go. For the sake of simplicity, I may not put anything there. But I may also choose to put something there, and I will see what it ends up being. Let's see. Could do something simple like a bookshelf or some barrels. That could be a thing. I'm gonna get bigger so you guys can see a little better, but I think. Let me. Here. look and see if I've got any other. Bat. I'm looking to see if there's any other like tidbits that I want to include in the sketch. Because obviously I want to put a bunch more stuff on the table. Table's gonna have texture. The wall is gonna have texture. I will probably end up putting something on the wall, even if it's just like different colors in the wall. You know? A light of some sort. A light of some sort would make sense. I actually like that one a lot. That's a cool light idea. Let's see. Anything else stand out to me? Yeah, that's getting into a mishmash of randomness. Okay. I do think a light source of some sort. Now they have the candle, but I do kind of feel like there would be a central light source, perhaps. And then the candles are just enhanced, like, you know, they're spotlighting something. Oh, no, not that one. I want it this way. Ooh, a wild Darumaka is in chat if anyone's trying to catch it. Exclamation mark poke catch in chat. I don't know exactly what I'm doing here, but we're just gonna wing it. I think one of these should be, yeah, something like that. I don't know. I will leave that one the way it is and leave the other two kind of alone. And I'll come back to it. What we're just gonna do. This is late. On this side there is a door, I believe. It's supposed to be here. There's probably one here as well. I'll have to look and see. 'Cause I'm pretty sure on this side there's like a bit of like a storage room bit. something like that. Maybe should go right here. Ba, 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 ba. That's not quite the right. Alright. Not quite the right shape, but we'll go with it. Alright, I think... Excuse me. I think that will do for that sketch. And I'm going to move this one here. So it's on top of the stack, so that when I go out to here, I would like to keep, like, even if it's the most recent project, I like to keep the pretty one on top. This one I want to turn the background color on. Because it bothers me when it's transparent. So I think, even though it's going to be a much shorter stream than normal, I think that's going to be it for me today. So let me go to the editing screen and then I'll see if we have some to braid. If... Okay. We might not, but we will check anyway. You know what? I haven't rated Robin in a really long time. They are currently streaming. They're doing some stream raiders and then a co-working stream thing. So let's go say hi to Robin. There we go. Alright, thank you everybody for coming out and hanging out and lurking and all the stuffs and things. There's a red message if you want to copy it. But I think everybody's still lurking, which is okay. But I may or may not be back on Wednesday. I don't know exactly what we'll be doing. I do have some Minecraft stuff to do. Some builds to build, but I also have art to do. So I don't know what we're going to end up doing on Wednesday. But thank you all for hanging out, and I will talk to you later. Bye.